Hi boys and girls, it's good to be with you today. I had so much fun visiting you. Got to see a lot of you the other day when I delivered your art packets. So, and I took some pictures of you on with your sidewalk chalk and some of the pictures and artwork that you did. So I'm going to try to compile those and get those pictures to you also. So here's Bo, and we have a project for them to do today, and it's called Picture Pies. And we're going to look at our art packets and pick out the materials we need and get started on picture pies. So let's get busy. We are going to, this is basically just a copy project. You're going to try to copy this, and I have 3 picture pies, and you need to pick one to copy first, or one to copy. And if you want to make more later, you can. So the first one, this is the easiest picture pie project to make, and it is listed on a little sheet like this for you. This was in your packet, and it's listed as easy. And then this is this one. It's listed as medium for difficulty. And then if you want a real challenge and maybe you're in 5th grade and you want something really hard, then go for the hard one. Or maybe you want to start with easy, and then maybe you want to use the back side of your paper and do the medium one. You can make more than one of these, but really I want you at least try to make one of these picture pies. Okay, so to get started on a picture pie, first we're going to get some paper to protect our table, and then we need our instructions. And from your packet that you have here, you're going to need the stencil. Everyone has a stencil, and hopefully at home you have scissors. And I gave you a really good glue stick. It's permanent glue stick, so it should stick a little better than some of that school brand glue stick. And then these are origami sheets. We're going to do origami another time, so set those aside. They're very square and very thin, so don't use those. But in your packet you're going to find some half sheets sizes, and so I'm going to do the medium one. So I'm going to pick a yellow paper because I'm going to keep my yellow pie pieces yellow, and then for the pink I'm going to pick the pink piece, and for some reason mine is like super small. Yours is going to be these sizes. And then I need a background sheet. So I need something that I'm going to put all this on, background. And for that you get a really, really big piece. So I need to choose a color. So I'm going to make it pink and yellow. I can put this project on purple paper, or on that blue, or I can put it on the black, and then of course I have white. You know what? I think I'm gonna like the white today. Oh, and the white paper, you've got one really thick one and one real thin. Do not use the thick one. That's for a special project. Don't use it, okay? You can use the thinner one. All right, so that's going to be my background picture or paper for the picture pie. Okay, now I need my pencil, and I'm going to have to trace pies. So let's look at the medium one that I'm doing. These little dots down here, it says I need 2 pink pies, and I need 1, 2, 3 yellow pies. So if you're doing this one, you need 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow pies and 2 dark pie colors, 3 dark pie colors and 2 light pie colors. Okay, so what I mean by that is I'm doing this one. So there I did it. I traced it twice, and then I traced 1, 2, 3. Ha! I did 4. I only need 3, so I'm just going to cut out 3. All right, so I had these 3 yellows cut, and 2 pinks. So now I'm ready to fold these. So I have some whole pies, 3 whole pies, 2 pink whole pies, and now I need to make some half pies. So to make a half pie, of course you gotta perfectly fold it. You can't do some sloppy fold over job on this. And then I like to fold it the other way too. It makes a really good crease. It makes a really good perfect line for cutting. So like that. And I'm gonna prepare the pieces of pies for right here in the middle. So whichever one of these you're doing, you're gonna prep your pie pieces for the center. So I need, is this gonna be the right shape for my yellow? No, no. It's not gonna be a half of a pie, it's gonna be a fourth of a pie. So to get a fourth of a pie, I fold each half in half, crease it. I'm going to go the other way too because I want it creased really, really good. Okay, and then I'm going to cut those. Okay, so it looks like I got it the right size. These are going to be a fourth and a fourth. Okay, and they're going to go in the center, and it looks like these two I don't need yet, so I'm going to just set those off to the side, and I will definitely use those later. And now I need 2 pinks. All right, so now I'm ready to actually start gluing some of my pie pieces down. Before I start gluing, what's really important is I need to find the very center of my background paper. So I'm using this white paper. Maybe you're using one of the colored sheets. But you really have got to find the very, very center. And to do this, you can, I don't know, you can get, I don't like to get out a ruler and measure all the time. I'm just kind of lazy about that. So I always try to come up with another idea, but I think that's the center right there. So we don't want to start the center of our pie, picture pie, way up here, because then it's going to spill off the edge. So we've got to get it in the middle. So here we are. I'm going for that. I'm going to start right there. So if you're doing this one, you're going to start right here on these 4 pieces. If you're doing this one, you're going to start on these 4. If you're doing this, woo, you've got all these 1/8 pieces over here. So you've got some 1/8, and you're going to start here on this circle right here with all these little pieces. So, so I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to make sure the center of all these are right here, here. Put them in place. And it's going to be real helpful if you can get them level and not cattywampus like this. If you go like this, as we continue on, you're going to have problems, okay? So try to make it as exact as what you see. And now I'm ready to glue. So I'm just going to put some of this permanent glue on the back. And you see I put the point right there. Picture pies. Get that glue down. Oh, that one has a little messy, so I'm going to be sure and make sure that the messy side is not showing. That keeps my artwork as tidy as possible. Okay, so I have started it out right here. Good. I went ahead and cut some more of my pieces into fourths because I can see that I'm going to need a lot of 1/4 pie shapes. And I want to come over here though real quick and talk about this one. This one is, even though this is the easy one, it is a little hard to start it. So if you are choosing to do the easy one, real quick, I just want to say, you know, of course you make your center mark, but they kind of go like this. And after you get this started and in place, then the rest of it seems to be a little bit easier. Okay, and basically what this does is this, in this picture pie, this first shape is a square, so you're aiming for that square. Okay, all right, I just wanted to say that, but I'm going to jump back over here to the medium one because that's the one that I'm going to work on. So the medium, it looks like I have what you do is you just continue to puzzle these in and just try to perfectly copy what they have done on the instructions. Okay, and place them on first. Get them all placed. I'm doing the next tier around here. I finished these, and now I'm getting this next tier of pieces in place. And I'm kind of looking at it, and like these look like little bow ties here, but they also make like a straight line here. It kind of makes a box right here. So I'm going to aim for that box around here by putting all these in place. It's a little tricky. Kind of have to think about it. And if you have siblings at home that want to do this too, you guys can do this with any kind of paper that you have at home, and background paper. You can tape a few pieces of copy paper together for your background, and any colored paper you have, or gift wrap, and you can just make lots and lots of picture pie artwork. Okay, so just glue those on, and of course then next, after you glue on, you just continue this out, and I'm going to continue. You want everything to be straight and level, nothing crookedy. And then, oh my goodness, all I have now left are these little pieces, and those are the 1/8 pieces. So I think you can figure out how to make those. You just make a half of a half of a half. So I've got a fourth, or a half, and then a fourth, and now what's half of a fourth? Do you know? It's an eighth. So now we've got these little eighth pieces that we can finish out with and get those glued on. Ha! All right, you did math today and you didn't even know it. You thought you were doing art all day long, and you did math. So now if you like this, just go ahead and flip it over, and you've got a few more sheets that you can do this again on. We will need to save, no we don't. We don't have to save any of those sheets. Okay, so you're good to use those sheets, and just make more of these if you want, but pick your favorite, snap it, and send me a picture, because I'd love to see it when it's all complete. So when you're all finished with this, just snap a picture of your favorite one. So maybe you just make one. Maybe you make like 4 of these. Maybe you're like a factory and a machine just making these pie pictures or whatever. So pick your favorite, snap a picture, and send it to me. And Bo's so tired. He took a nap the whole entire time. Bye.